If you're finished with your meals, why don't you all go back to your residences? You're so angry against this soon. Last I heard, you lost much of your followers in a large battle, didn't you? I'm sorry. I know you'll cringe and you're really bad at this, but I used more than 3 handkerchiefs wiping my tears away upon hearing that news. You weren't worth a 4th one or even a 6th one. Next time, don't be so bad at your job. So the Zoo family's heard it too, huh? You're not wrong, but it's irrelevant to what I brought to the family hierarchy war. Always a big fan of your confidence, Zishun. It's good to see you fall and fail so hard when you think you can succeed. Oh, that reminds me. You better watch your back, big sis Bochai. Looks like your big brother Baoyu has learned how to sink a knife into your back with that same carefree smile. What does he mean by you knifing people in the back? Did you actually do that? Oh, do you have video of it? Ha! I just had a small falling out with Zishun. That's all. Nothing really important. You know, get it? Small falling out because she's small. Honglu, you're getting there, but like, come on, man. That's it. I'm throwing your My Little Pony plushies in a wood chipper. Wow! Wow! Oh, that reminds me. Did you by any chance run into Big Brother Q? Oh, I haven't, but they have. That's good. She placed her hand over her chest as though she'd survived an incredibly dangerous accident before eyeing us anxiously. So what happened? I do know that he was trying to ally with Xiu Yuhua. I mean, I didn't seem like anyone else was viewing that alliance other than Xiu Yuhua himself, but there must have been a pretty open secret among the candidates that Xie whatever, was trying to ally with Shizhu. Oh my, these names, I'm gonna get so confused. They cut Big Brother Yuhua's head off when he was with us. Oh my, horizontally or vertically? I need to write this down. I need to make sure to get the story straight. H. So this is the 3rd time, huh? You is really incorrigible. He never knows when to zip it and sit down. That guy just can't get his head in the game. No problem getting out of it though. Still got it. Well, I guess it's fortunate that he won't be coming after me once the competition begins. And why is that? Because I'm simply too charming and adorable to kill outright, of course. Also, I have a really big following on my Twitch account. They can't just kill me. Do you smell my fragrance still, Bao? You've never reeked, big sister Bao Chai, Bao Chui, whatever your name is. I'm supposed to be marrying you, I guess. I don't know. Bao, I've always been and will always will be residing at Ginger Plant Court. Promise to pay me a visit before you leave. With that, she gracefully walked out of the room. Well, how about we start heading back? This place can get pretty dark around high hour. Oh, you're my guest, so you should be able to stay at my building with garden viewing garden. It's within walking distance from here. We should be there in no time, even on foot. Like, that was a pretty long walk. Like, still technically within walking distance, but like, ha! This place is called Joyous Red Court. This place is huge too. You've been living here all along? Yeah, I was told to stay in a larger room, but I prefer this place more. You know, it's more compact. You mean like your brain? I'm gonna throw you out a window. It's been a long time, young master. Ziren reporting. Oh, hey, isn't she? Have you been well, Ziren? Yeah, I am as I always have been. Ziren watched us emotionally as our rowdy crowd poured into the yard. Her expression did not change even when she saw Hong Lu, who presumably hadn't been home in quite some time. Are they young master's guests? I will guide them to their room. Please follow me. She just looks so tired and done with everything. Now that we're here, I've got to pay a visit somewhere. I'll be back soon, though. To where wilt thou journey? Allow us to accompany thee. It's okay. Just on my way to Cello to pay my respects to the elders, so it'll be better if I go there alone. Like, well, I guess I could say this about every operation, but like, the weight of our mission doesn't really sink in until we're actually there. You're talking about the family hierarchy war, right? Yeah, like, the other candidates have been preparing for this for years. Like, while we have, what, like an overnight? Not like when we were in my canto, when we were super prepared before we even got on the lake. I made sure of that. So much hair in my face. I don't know, babe. I'm a procrastinate until the last minute kind of gal. So I'm pretty sure we got a handle on this. This is not the first instance in which we demanded to work through a task in an unfavorable, inequitable situation. So help me. What does it matter? Our goal. Isn't it to claim the throne of the family hierarchy anyway? A few hours ago. Oh, that's why they skip it, so they can flash back to this constantly. Well, isn't it such a relief that our goal isn't to come first place in the family hierarchy war? Dost thou mean us to say that we had needed to be the first? Yeah, obviously. Why would we want the sinner to become the head of the H Corps? Stupid. The first round of the family hierarchy evaluation tests what the descendants have prepared and brought for the elders of Hongyan. What the descendants have prepared, huh? So this must be what Ji Jishun's been referring to this whole time. Yes, to be free from aging and death, immortality. Each candidate is to present an answer before the judge to demonstrate their true idea of true immortality. Wait, well, doesn't that mean we're just gonna win? I can bring you chuckleheads back to life forever. But that important looking old bat, Jiamu favors them, doesn't she? Bloody plonkers, maybe she'll give us some bonus points or something. So that's what we'll be using Honglu for. Yeah, you're right. It's my turn to be used. Oh, stop. Can everyone stop scaring me? Honglu, you don't have to. Don't mind what she just said. Just ignore Otis. I'm like, as we all do until her Kanto shows it's fine. Why would I mind? My use is to be the ticket to participating in the Hierarch War. The only option for obtaining the golden bow is H-Corp. She didn't say anything wrong. Your use? Well, if you'll be using me, hopefully this will lead to an outcome we can all be happy with. Listen, I'm just along for the ride, man. I don't even know what's going on half the time. I didn't think it was possible for me to be friends with Zishun again. We're back to not being on speaking terms again, but it was as though I'd gone back in time, back to when we were both children. We can't go back to the past. What did you say? You're drunker on something? Did you really just say that to me? Oh, what a stupid thing of me to ask. You've never been drunk in your life. Your mind's always been so damn clear. None of this matters to you, does it? Even when I get angry or when I shout at you like this, none of this gets to you, does it? Just what happened to you that day? How could someone become so... Oh, gee, shoot, I don't... Forget it, I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. It's my fault for expecting to have at least one normal sibling in this messed up family. In that memory that I'm getting downloaded into my brain in real time, Honglu was wearing a quiet smile even before her hushed anger. But don't you want to be friends with her again? I don't know, I've got a bunch of siblings. At the end of all things, these connections between people, they're just moments. Ephemeral things. So what I want doesn't really matter. Executive Manager, it is true that his valued judgment will have no tangible influence on this company's direction. Faust is in agreement. Sinners do not have the right to refuse their missions. Well, thanks, guys. The next morning, there's still some time until we have to leave. What may be the purpose of these scarecrows? Veiled in nocturnal shadows, they were at yesternight. Oh wow, they're still here! There are training courts next to every building where children of this place live. Here, every child of waking, running age, I'll get to play with these dummies. It's great, just beat each other up. Play, puff. Early education is important. Whoa, wow, whoa! So this is what grandmother gifted to you, big bro. Yep, I don't know how it works though. It must be $1 in effigy for dress up, or perhaps you could adorn it with some trinkets. Maybe it's got like a guardian spirit that protects your house, big bro. Oh boy. Here, let me show you how it's done. Why'd you punch Grandma's gift? Don't you think you're hurting it? Hurt it? Really now? This wooden thing. It's more than they have to grow up this way if they want to survive. We still have some time until departure, so why don't we try using them for a warm-up exercise? Babe, I don't want to get all sweaty though. Attention! We have orders from Executive Manager. From this moment forth, we will put our all into laying utter ruin into these training dummies. I don't know if I said that. Hold up, back up. I didn't even give an order. What are you talking about? Do they actually fight? What is this? These things can slap back. What is happening? This thing can counter? I mean, that makes sense. I'm gonna laugh. No one's gonna live it down if they get their ass beat by a training dummy. Look at that! I can shoot training dummies. Oh, this is a great application of bullets. Level 48. Oh my god. This child was fighting level 48 training dummies. This really puts into perspective some things. Like, god damn. Honglu, have you been holding back this whole time? Oh my god. Cromer would get her ass kicked by these dummies. She would. Oh, how refreshing. Yeah, that was something. Can we get some of these on the buses for defense or something like that? We just deploy them? So I've been meaning to ask, Honglu, why did you never consider participating in the family hierarchy war before? It seems to me that all of your other siblings have been waiting and training all their lives for this event. Well, it's simple, because I've never once thought I wanted to be the family hierarch. Oh, is it not truly the most fortunate? Had you not been born with the jade, my son, you would have had to toil all your life preparing for the family hierarch war like your other siblings do. You didn't waste your strength on those things. That's for poor people, to win the favor of the elders and Jiamu, venerated be their blessings. Simply witness as much of the world as it has to offer. Jade of our family, my precious son, Bao Bao. We entered the hall where the first round was to be held. As always, the servant by the gate announced our arrival with the resounding holler we'd grown to expect. The curtains slid open, and the old woman we saw from yesterday's banquet walked out to the platform. Many scores ago, I ascended to the seat of Jiamu with a stroke of fortune. Yet a lifetime has passed since I assumed this great responsibility. Such as it is, I seek to abdicate and walk the path of mountains and streams as rivers do. With the seat voided, the responsibility seeks the one with the qualities of the family hierarch to fill it. Thus, there at Garden View and Garden, a collective upheld by pillars of 4 great houses of Xia, Zhu, Wang, And she will once again ask you the perennial question. Have you brought us art to prove that the answer indeed exists? Who's the woman next to her? Ah, she is my oldest sister, Big Sis Yunshin. Wanshan? She married a very important person in Q Corp. She spends most of her time there. Looks like she's visiting for the event. Though I have resided long in a foreign nest, I now return fleetingly to share my love with flesh and blood, to fulfill my duties as observed by the Order of Filial Piety. After their respective speeches, Jie Yushun and Jie Mu disappeared behind the curtain atop the platform. Dude, first candidate. It seems that Hong Lu's father assumed the role of host for the first round. Ren of the Wang family! Sorry, Wong family. Hurry up, you foolish thing. Oh, he hath brought a blood bag. Uh-oh. Calm down. That's when we finally able to recognize who the candidate dragged up to the stage. The eyes unfocused and red, mouth slick with drool dribbling down the mouth guard, meaningless snarling. That is a mindless blood bag. The fucketh is this blasphemous shit? Thus announcing Wong Ren's results for round 1 of the family hierarch evaluations. Dude, elimination. Now! Listen, all they need is blood. As long as you supply them with enough blood, they will be eternal and everlasting. Venerable Xiaomu, please. And you have failed to bring us a high kindred, let alone a blood fiend at all. This creature is but a miserable blood bag. I cannot even well commend your efforts. Dude, here, Ren of the Wang family. They have spoken and mercifully given you the full explanation of your mistake, a privilege that failed candidates do not deserve. Let this be a final blessing of your life. The podium suddenly opens under their feet, casting Wong Ren into the blood bag into its depths with a blood-curdling screech. So that's what happens when you fail to pass. Oh, that's great. It's Zishun's turn. She slowly ascended the platform unaccompanied. She held in her hand a tightly sealed gourd bottle. Oh, looks like she found it. She found it. The water from the river we saw in Don Quixote's Memories back then? I'm glad I just pulled that out. Oh, that's right. She was looking for that, wasn't she? Oh, I guess morning workouts really do wake you up. Oh, man. Ever given a new meaning to morning wood, you know what I'm saying? Don't slap me.